good, everybody? What's good, guys? What's good, everybody? Welcome. Watch the game tonight. Obviously, you guys can see by the title. And yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it. Put in my password from my PC. Well, MacBook. An imaginary PC, alright? Imaginary PC. I gotta get this all set up, so I'm gonna close this out. And then with my chat right next to the game, so I can read my chat and watch the game at the same time. And I will be updating. Hopefully, I remember to keep updating you guys on the score in the chat, by the way. Lil' bro got me feeling, broke my heart, oh no she didn't. Family friendly stream. I'm gonna be having some chicken pretty soon. Just don't not mind the thumbnail. You got your chicken wings. Yeah, I'm gonna be getting it soon. 5-10 minutes. I hung up the call because first of all my dad just walked. That hurt. First of all, my dad just walked in the room and the house, and I panicked. And also, yeah, I'm starting to stream because it's game time right now. It's 8:31. Oof. I'll just put hello.
Gabriel?
What?
Come here.
One sec. Alright, I'll be right back. Is that father?
Look, come here.
What is that?
Finish this off.
What is it?
It's a smoothie and then you're feeling.
Oh, I don't want that.
You want the smoothie? It's really
I
good.
don't want it, Pat.
Yeah, put it in the fridge.
Well, are you trying chicken wings?
I did everything. I didn't touch it.
Well, no, I don't want it. I don't fit in, yeah, broke my heart, oh no. Haha, what's up, father? Alright, so we got that, and then we're gonna go here. No, yes, actually. And, okay. FIB 5 TV, and we're going to get into the game, boys. Oh, please don't do this to me now. What if we just go right here? There we go. There we go. It's hot in here. Got Raptors having their final game, but we're here for the Washington Capitals versus Boston Bruins. Go Caps! I hate Boston. Boston's my least favorite team in the league. I just hate them. Put on my speaker. Play. Can we hear it?
In Pittsburgh, and he's been counted out in Vegas, and you saw him yesterday. He was absolutely sensational. Craig Anderson was the goalie that night, and we counted Craig out. And of course, he rolls into the game the other day and gets an overtime victory with 21 saves. So, yeah, great goaltending, great hockey. Let's begin.
Oh, my tooth is killing me. Oh, I got a lot of change right here. I could not hang out tomorrow after school, Madison. Really, that's the highest it goes. I have an appointment on. Oh, you're telling me that I have to go back and forth like this? Look at my chat. There's no way. Oh, my uncle's live. Look at that. I'll put hi and then I'll just leave. I'm gonna read chat until about 40. Oh, shoot. Why is it like that? Hello, test. Why is it like that? Hello, test. Am I in my... Oh, there we go. We got it set. So you got YouTube and this. Oh, wait. Oh, there we go. We got it set. So you got YouTube and this. Oh, wait. Don't mind that. It's that sound in the background. It's just a fan. Because it's literally probably like 30 degrees in here. Canadian temperature. There we go.
Winner and these big moments, and it's been an emotional month for TJ Oshie with the passing of his father, but he's using his dad as an inspiration to bring his best in these big moments.
DA.
I'll start with 0-0, obviously.
What about Taylor Hall tonight? You know, one of the things that players talk about is that when you go into the postseason, you only have to worry about one team and you really game plan for them. One of the things that came out of game number 1 was Boston's rush chances were down since Taylor Hall has come to that team. He's really changed them. He's made them a more dangerous rush team. But it was very clear that the Capitals were prepared for him. They were game planning for him. And one of the keys is, can Boston free up Hall?
Alexa, how do you spell tie?
They did on Saturday night.
And the Bruins won the special teams battle, Ron, but they got to be better 5-on-5 to square this series at 1-1.
Should remind everyone, Nashville, Carolina starts in 30 minutes.
Alexa, how do you spell tie?
Tie is spelled T-I-E.
That's what it was. I think. We'll pin that.
Bud Light is made smooth.
Little bro got me feeling, bro. I don't know if she did it. We got 4 viewers. What's up, everybody? Well, make sure to like and subscribe. On the road to 45 subs. Let's go.
Real smooth.
A season like no other. 56-round cage match where the only way out was to tear down your rival.
See if I can get. Is that better? I'm trying to get a good view. Let's hope that that's Montreal. Haha, what's up, father? What's up, father?
I kind of just want fries.
I don't know what that was.
Delicious restaurant quality fries.
Oh, I love those fries.
Fries versus.
Let me count this money real quick. Because I'm gonna be rich. My appointment's only like, I don't know. I'm gonna put my glasses on. I'm gonna show you guys what I look like in my glasses. I don't wear my glasses a lot, honestly. These are my good pair though. My bad pair is in my bag.
Hey, you remembered.
It's about a water.
Yeah. Happy anniversary.
Alright. Oh my god, my eyes. Oh, they're not used to this. I barely wear my glasses. Okay. We'll dump all this out. I honestly don't really notice the difference. Yeah, it's more clear. Okay, so we got our bag. This is $4. 5. So we got $5 already. It looks like we have like $7, $8. That's $6. $7. Oh shoot, I'm mixed up now. So that's 7. $8 and $8.25. I want a slushy.
It helps the environment.
What? Because Stone Cold said so. Plus,
Tad cleans great in coat.
Washington, D.C., the site of Game 2 between the Boston Bruins and the Washington Capitals.
Let's watch the game. I'm gonna put my glasses down for now.
Playoffs
Woo!
games between these two teams have been decided by one goal. It's the longest such run by a set of teams in NHL history. Tuukka Rask allowed 3 goals on 32 shots in Game 1. Back in the pipes tonight for Boston. Craig Anderson, 1 goal on 22 shots. And he is the oldest goalie in Capitals history to win a playoff game and became the 4th oldest goalie in NHL history to win a playoff game in relief. Johnny Mayer, Chris Lee are the referees. Vaughn Brody and Devin Berg are the linesmen. Game 2 with the Capitals leading the series 1-0, and it's the same starting lines for both clubs as the Bergeron line will
Let's get it, boys.
That was the situation in Game 1.
Let's go, Caps. Let's go, Caps. Let's go, Caps.
Chased out by Bergeron. Played it across for John Carlson. He'll clear it to center. Trying to catch up to that is Connor Sheary on the rolling puck, and he'll throw it around the boards. As it comes back to the point, it's knocked into the corner, and Mike Riley's there to get it.
Why does it look so foggy in there?
The wing, cut off by Orlov. He'll send it for Michael Raffl. Raffl fell as Riley was there. Sheary tried to get it away, but it's Bergeron that'll bank it off the boards, and it's brought out by Pasternak. Slides it into the Capital zone, and both teams will get a change. Here's Alexander Ovechkin. Ovechkin feeds it into the middle as Backstrom was coming in. Couldn't get a shot to the net. Taylor Hall was right there on him.
Come on, I hate Boston. Sweep Boston. Sweep them.
Justin Schultz trying to get it in front. It's loose in the slot and now picked up and brought away by Boston. Taylor Hall with it. And Hall will carry it in. Throws it on net. Kicked out by the leg of Anderson. Schultz up onto the wing for Ovechkin. Out to center and into the skates of Backstrom. Got it in over the line. Chance for Mantha, and he shot it wide. Anthony Mantha with a great opportunity. His second playoff game, making his debut in Game 1, and now a break again. Daniel Sprong.
Oh.
Stopped by Rask. From the point, it's Jensen for Backstrom, tipped in front. Mantha jamming at it. Rask.
How?
And he keeps it out as the Capitals are buzzing here to start the game.
Well, one guy who's happy the game didn't start exactly the same as David Krejci, because he got bowled over in the second shift of Game 1. But the Capitals have come out ready to go again. Mantha misses on the short side. He tries to find that blocker side on Rask, but then all of a sudden it's in the zone again. And they put another one to the net. Deflection, Rask gets this one. But the Sprong shot, the one coming off the left side, was the same exact goal that Wilson scored upon. And instead of going high glove, he decided to go low, and a nice kick save by Tuukka Rask on Sprong.
There's quite a lot of people there. In the playoffs, there's so much people.
Backstrom won the draw from the point. Wristed to the net by Jensen, and it's into the glove of Tuukka Rask.
Well, goalies love it when you warm up a little bit. Throw a frisbee to him, and he can snag it out of the air. And that's about the same location. And I kind of felt, and Kelly Rooney talked about this, he felt Rask was deep in his net. I thought he was deep in his net there, too. I thought he should have been out more challenging Sprong. And I thought this puck might end up in the same location as Wilson's did, but not. Made the left leg save.
Puck swung around back of the net as Miller will get it up on the wing. That is out and all the way back into the Capital zone. As Jensen will work it off the boards, takes a hit, chance in front, going to the net was Wagner. Couldn't get enough of a stick on it. Oh, and a big hit by Zdeno Chara as he knocks down Sean Corrali. There's the physical presence again of the Capitals, and we talked about how many hits were in Game 1.
Oh my gosh.
Again as Miller lays the body out on Sprong. Chance for Orlov on the shot, and a big block by Wagner as the puck deflects out of play.
Zdeno Chara, holy crap.
He's going to go after Tom Wilson in the corner, and we'll have a little extra attention.
You got your head down when 33's on the ice, and you're going to feel it. He takes full advantage of Corrali, who's down on the fourth line, now moving to the left side.
Jesus.
Head down, he's playing the puck with his foot. And then Miller comes in and lowers the boom on Sprong. It has to be tit for tat. Kevin BX is talking about the death by 1,000 cuts. Well, that Chara one was 1,001 and counting. They're going to keep being hard on the body, especially on the Bruins' top players. But the Bruins have to answer, and good job by Miller to go in and lower the boom on Sprawl.
Let's go, Caps.
To be tit for tat, got to let them know that you're going to be lowering the boom on your opponent as well as taking some.
Charlie Coyle comes out to take the draw against Nick Dowd, who had the overtime winner for the Capitals in Game 1. And he got away from Schultz at the point and all the way down the ice. Out of the net is Craig Anderson. He'll hand it off for Schultz. And he's checked by Jake DeBrusk. Now DeBrusk going after the puck again, and he'll run into Schultz again. McAvoy in the corner trying to move it. Brought out though by Washington, and here's Garnet Hathaway in front, down with a chance. Oh, and a pad save made by Rask. Back to the point. Brendan Dillon shoots.
Come on.
Stick handle of Rask.
Washington's way better than Boston, trust.
Again. Hagelin trying to get it in front, but it's lifted out by Jake DeBrusk. Brandon Dillon, quick pass for Dowd. He'll dump it in. Rask knocks it down off the glass, and they'll settle things down as Mike Riley.
Shots on goal at 8-1 already.
Rask looks very, very sharp.
Brad Marchand trying to flip it up back to himself. Now he's got it behind the net. Marchand got it to the point. Brandon Carlo back to Marchand. He'll hand it off. Pasternak shot goes wide as Bergeron goes after the puck. Riley's there first. Got it into the corner for Pasternak. Centering pass in front for Bergeron. It's off the outside of the net. Marchand back for Carlo. Swung it across for Riley. Trying to throw it towards the net. It's off a stick. Marchand's got it again. Carlo shoots. Blockered away with ease by Anderson, and it's out of play.
Well, we're less than 4 minutes into this game, and what an exciting start. McAvoy decides to pinch on Hagelin. He doesn't get the puck. Coyle comes tight on the wall, but he's on the outside, so all of a sudden now, you got a 2-on-1. And what a chance for Dowd. The overtime goal in Game 1 has a chance to start this one right off, and Rask with that great right leg save. That's just awesome. And then right going back the other way, Marchand attacks the Washington D. It's something Bruce Cassidy has talked about, that he wants to see his top players start to
Yeah. 16:50 to go in the first period,
Marchand
man.
does that, and they got some good puck possession around the Washington net.
Krejci goes after in the corner. You talk about the hits. David Krejci himself was hit 6 times in the game by Washington in Game 1.
It's not a vape, by the way. This is a freaking toe clipper thing. I don't know why. I like fidgeting with these. I don't know why.
But it's up on the wing and out as Hagelin trying to knock it by. The stick of Charlie McAvoy couldn't do it. Back the other way is Krejci for Smith. Quick pass off. McAvoy
Good save.
with a chance, and a good save made by Craig Anderson.
Activating your D. They didn't do a lot of it in Game 1. That's 2 shifts in a row. McAvoy down in the pinch resulted in a 2-on-1 the other way. That one there, a grade A quality scoring chance for McAvoy.
Intermission, bro. I gotta get some challenges done for it.
Out of the net. He'll set it up as
I like.
was in the lineup for Boston. Will handle it, and now it's brought in by Charlie.
Only leveled up once in the last 2 days.
Tries the shot. Tipped. Anderson was looking for it, and it
Trying
skips
to
over
put
the
in
net.
these.
Krejci pulls it back in front. Brendan Dillon will take it. Dillon trying to escape Jake DeBrusk, because he'll hand it off for Schultz, and it's cleared up.
That's the right ones.
There's Coyle back in for the Bruins.
There's a hype cup going
on.
on.
Anderson out of the net, scores. Jake DeBrusk in front, taps it into the wide open cage, and Boston has the opening goal of Game 2.
It's all about adjustments, and Coach Cassidy has made some adjustments. Corrali goes down to the fourth line, plays left wing, and DeBrusk, who looked really good in Game 1, he moves him up, rewards him, moves him up onto the right wing, moves Coyle into the middle of the ice. And look at the guys involved in this goal. Coyle with the fake shot freezes Dillon, comes around, and Jake DeBrusk is going to the net. There is no doubt in my mind that Bruce Cassidy has really told his team,
What's Anderson doing?
we need to have more bodies around Craig Anderson. We need to have more guys going to the net. And DeBrusk gets through.
That was gonna miss.
Driving to the net, and what a great start to the first round for Jake DeBrusk. A goal in each of the first 2 games.
DeBrusk with 5 goals in 41 games this season for the Bruins.
Those little adjustments game to game are huge. You have to know how to read your players. Coyle missed the last 4 games of the season, right? So he's a bit rusty. So Cassidy decides to throw him on the wing for the first game back and slide Corrali in the middle. But now you lose game one. Let's get Coyle back into that center spot where he's really good. Moves to Breskup, gives him a pat on the back, says, hey kid, I liked your game one. Let's see what you got here in game two. And he shows the coach, I got it here.
The game within the game.
Yeah, and it's huge. You play this team so many times during the regular season, and now you're in the playoffs, and it just gets bumped up even more. Not a pretty goal, a hard-working goal, and that's exactly what the Bruins
I don't know
need.
which one is.
Oshie trying to get to it. Sprong comes over, leaves the body out on Wagner. The Bruins will get it out as Tom Wilson steps up to roll it back to the Boston line. TJ Oshie bumps into McAvoy. Riley trying to get it out. Caught up with Wilson in the corner. Sean Corrali holds off Oshie. Now can't find
This is so hard to put in.
Lazar's there. Oh, Lazar.
Oh, he got nailed.
Into his own bench. Now it's Sprong with a
It's the other one.
shot by Rask. Chara shoots. That's off the hand of McAvoy.
Sorry.
That's one way to get a line change. Get helped into your own bench. Orlov tangle up with Marchand, and it's knocked out at center. And here comes Raffle. Michael Raffle to the net. Runs into the goal, runs into Rask. Penalty coming up. And we'll see our first power play of game two. What a start to this contest. Raffle driving the net for Washington in a 1-0 Bruins lead.
This period brought to you by Scotiabank Advice Plus. A Scotiabank advisor will work with you to build a detailed game.
I'm in creative right now. Just because I haven't freaking played in forever.
At Scotiabank, we believe inclusion makes us stronger. We support people's goals on and off the ice.
Don't worry, boys. I'm gonna watch the game. I forgot to do the
Hockey builds
score
communities,
change.
friendships, resilience, selflessness, and respect. We'll continue to promote these values at all levels of hockey. We believe in hockey.
There we
And
go.
we believe it's for everyone.
1-0 boss.
Over 10 years ago, we made a promise to redefine everything a truck could be. And we made good on that promise by winning back-to-back Motor Trend Truck of the Year awards. We know our work is never done.
Let's do some realistics.
This month, get up to $5,500 in discounts on Ram 1500,
Don't snake.
plus up to $3,000 in loyalty cash for select owners.
For over 90
Do
years,
some realistics. I don't have my mic plugged in so they can't hear me, so it's good.
support your local steel dealer.
I'm not live right now on
Chainsaws
PS4.
starting at
I'm only live on my phone.
Blowers $199.95 and trimmers at only $179.95. Only at locally owned steel
Put full
dealers.
screen back on for the Boston versus what?
Prices.
No!
1,000 authorized full-line dealers across Canada. Expert advice and on-site service
Kicked us.
only minutes
We're back
away.
in lobby.
Find your local steel dealer
Why,
today
mate?
at steel.ca.
Gotta load all the way back in.
David
Pasternak.
Pasternak off for holding, and the Washington Capitals will go on the power play for the first time tonight. Look at this play by Raffle coming in, and Pasternak has no choice but to kind of grab onto him. Rask holding the post, and when someone has 40, 50 pounds on you, it's hard to stay on your feet. As Carlo had to keep, look at the smile on Lazar's face coming back over the boards. Get back in there, kid.
So first power play of the game
Please don't
for
kick me.
Washington, second of the series. As Backstrom will set it up. Goes to the point. Here's Ovechkin. He was set up for the one.
Yeah.
Scores. Alexander Ovechkin ready for the one-timer. Couldn't fire that, but then he still snapped it off in the top corner, and it's a 1-1 game.
Not quite the Alexander Ovechkin rifle rocket we're normally seeing when the puck is in his wheelhouse. But Carlson doesn't put it in his wheelhouse. He wants it on his back foot, and it comes to his front foot, so he has to stop it with his skate. And then he
these
just
guys
throws it
are-
to the net. Oshie opens up the
These guys are a
position.
bot.
He doesn't have to move it, just open it so it becomes a ramp. And he ramps this thing up and over the top of Rask. They only had one power play in game one. That's all they had. And we talked about this, John, before the game, and I said they're going to get more power play opportunities tonight because the Bruins are a little more desperate. There's going to be more penalties, and that's a dangerous power play the Caps have. Very much like Tampa Bay. They can fight you on it. So TJ Oshie with his first of the playoffs and being a factor again, 12 seconds into the power play. And it's a 1-1 game.
Already lost. I'm so rusty.
Now the Capitals backpedal in their own end, and it is brought up once more by Nick down through center. Over the line, hands it off for Hagman. Dylan fires. Oh, the chance in front for Garnet Hathaway. Comes to the point for Dylan again. He'll feed it off onto the wing. Dowd.
Oh, they got height.
A shot. That's deflected in front and over the goal. Dylan plays it in deep.
Imagine shooting me down.
Picked up by Brandon Carlo. He'll get it off for Grizzly. Taylor Hall had to turn back with it and now clears it out at center. And it'll roll all the way back to the Washington zone. That's the smart play by Hall. He thought about
Do I just hate the game?
but they're dead tired.
So I don't play it anymore.
Trying to exit out of their end. Better to get it down
My teammate's
the ice,
camping in a fucking
200
box.
feet from your net, reload your players, and then go back up ice and forecheck. Coyle lost it in his feet. Backstrom hands it off. Jensen fires. Blockered away by Tuukka Rask. Ovechkin trying to throw it back to the net. Riley got in the way of that one. And now it's Ovechkin again. Handing it off. Another shot.
I didn't even miss it right there.
This one was off a body.
Oh, it's so hard to defend in front there.
Stanley Cup playoff goals aren't always the
It's
prettiest.
just so
Sometimes
hard.
they hit
It's
things, they
you just
bounce
forget.
around. They don't have to be pretty.
It
They
is
just
so
gotta be
hard. You don't
effective. The
understand.
Capitals have 3 of them.
Once you
He's
swear
on
a
the
lot,
first
like
one,
it's
there's the
hard
second on the
not
OT
to
goal,
swear.
and then
I'm
tonight,
not to swear there.
Ovechkin lays it in. Oshie gets the tip. Kevin Bieksa was talking about once the puck hits a stick like that or a deflection downward, the puck gets a different kind of sway on it, a different spin. And boy, they're hard to pick up. And it's hard to beat a goaltender these days. They're so good at it, at stopping and getting in front of pucks. You got to change the direction of them. And that's exactly what the Caps have done on 3 occasions. Wilson knocked down Lazar right off the draw, then goes after another hit in the corner. As Rask is out of the net. And he'll play it off here as O'Reilly will get it up for Lazar. And it's blowing down at the Boston blue line, with Sprong bringing it back in.
Canadian built, Canadian driven. The 2021 CR-V from Honda, official vehicle of the NHL.
There's the man of the moment. You don't think these guys watched that Tampa, Florida game last night in their hotel rooms and they're just wired to get back at this tonight? They had a pretty intense game in game 1 as it was. But that game last night was off the charts. On a whole other level. Here's Chara inside for Wilson. Bounced off his stick. Wagner will get it out for Boston, but it's taken away by Nick Jensen. Jensen will flip it back in.
Some
After
defaults.
it goes Connor Clifton. Jensen in on him and bumped him as the Bruins skated out. Just 4 shots for Boston so far, 12 for Washington. Curtis Lazar taken to the boards by Jensen. Wagner on the puck, back to the point. McAvoy will hand it off. Charlie McAvoy into the slot. Lazar couldn't get his stick on it, and Chara will clear it away, forcing the Bruins back as Grizzly will pick it up.
Come on, boss.
Up down at the line is Pasternak. Got it for Bergeron, scores! Patrice Bergeron puts it home, and Boston takes the lead.
Oh, Anderson isn't saving anything right now.
On the board. No one felt the pressure of coming into tonight's game, and knowing that they had to ante in here somewhere. Great job by Pasternak, gloving that one down. Marchand drives to the net, and because of the net drive, and we saw that with Schultz last night that led to that overtime goal, it backs off everybody. You have to respect the net drive and the tap in at the net. As they're going to look at this to see if this is onside, but I think it is. And that opens up Bergeron in the slot, and he didn't even dust this thing off. It hit his stick, and it was gone into the back of the net, and the Bruins with a 2-1 lead. Patrice Bergeron did not record a shot on goal in game 1, but he's got a big one here in game 2 to give Boston the lead. As Bergeron passes it in with Chara for second most playoff games in Bruins history tonight. Here's a chance for Eller to reply.
Oh my god, my drop is dog water.
Dmitry Orlov feeds it over to John Carlson.
It's so low.
Connor Shearing
Dumps it in, it goes wide.
Might make it
Is
to
after
Caddy.
He'll bat it behind the net as Ruffles there to pick it up. Try to get it back.
I'm gonna have to walk a little bit.
That pass was intercepted as Marchand will roll it over to Carlo.
Well, two of the reasons, John, we thought we'd see more goals is number one, the top six forwards and that perfection line when Antti in. The other one, the power play for Washington might chip in tonight. And we've seen that early in this game already. I mean, there's definitely going to be more goals tonight. But they are flying out there right now.
Taylor Hall will hand it
Oh my
off
god,
for
this is
Smith.
embarrassing.
Now
You guys
McElroy
couldn't see
up
it.
for Smith. Let to lift it in, cut the leg of the linesman right there at the Washington bench.
I think he just hit him in the foot again.
Yeah. Backstrom will dump it back in. On the forecheck, Bantha for Backstrom around the goal. Feeds it back to the point for Schultz. Lost it, and Krejci's there to flip it out, and he'll get it back to the Capitals' end.
Smith's like, I'm trying to get it in. This guy keeps blocking it. This guy with the stripes on keeps blocking it.
So finally from the first gun of the game.
Played it back to the net. Rask couldn't slow it down, and it comes free for Nick Ritchie, and it's brought out as Coyle is on it. Coyle will send it across the blue line, clipped it right up the middle. Drops it off for Ritchie, looks to the net with a shot. Stopped by Anderson, it floats over the goal. And Backstrom hands it off for Hagelin. Reaching in with his stick was McAvoy. He'll deflect it. Out of play. Well, how about this start for game two? A power play goal for Washington. Bergeron replies, it's 2-1 Bruins.
Your heart says live for today, but your head says save for tomorrow. With Advice Plus, we can help you balance both. We'll work together so you can enjoy life today while saving for your long-term goals tomorrow. Because your head is right. Investing for the future is important, but your heart is right about enjoying today too. It all starts with a simple conversation.
I also might record a video
Advice
tonight.
Plus, only from Scotiabank.
Over 10 years ago, we made a promise to redefine everything a truck could be. And when we've made good on that promise, by winning back-to-back Motor Trend
Talk to
Truck
the
of the
character.
Year awards, we know our work is never done. This month, get up to $5,500 in discounts on Ram 1500, plus up to $3,000 in loyalty cash for select owners.
At JackpotCity.net, we know how to build you the best casino. So you can do amazing things with just one chip. Our table games are honed to perfection. We have over 500 online slot games, all designed for excitement, including the world-renowned progressive jackpot slot Mega Moolah. Play for free at JackpotCity.net today on your tablet, laptop, or mobile. JackpotCity.net. Casino games perfectly made for you.
Well, the top line for the Boston Bruins, analytically, not a bad game for them, but they just didn't put up any production numbers. And as Bruce Cassidy said, they just seemed to be off a little bit offensively. And Pasternak had 6 shots. Other than that, that was about it. But tonight, they got into the triangle. They had net try. They're just a line that looks more committed to attacking the net. And I think that's important because that's when they're dangerous. When they're hunting and they're attacking. You know, can you elevate your play when the stakes are at their highest? That's what this is all about. Can you absorb those bruises and those heart-wrenching losses? And can you recoil yourself, come back, spit nails again, and just have a short-term memory? That's what the playoffs are all about. You know, and for the Boston Bruins, this has to be that kind of game for them.
Well, the Bruins need the perfection line to be the production line if they want to have success.
That was
And the
loud.
Bruins have 8
Sorry.
straight playoff wins when Patrice Bergeron scores a goal.
Stink though.
Holding well for them in the early going here in game 2.
Okay.
Schultz will hand it off for Wilson. Up the middle, and it's tipped in by Daniel Sprong as
There's a
Rasmus
foul.
here at his side. Carlo played it off into the corner, and Oshie comes in, bumps the brush. Carlo's got it.
Oh my god, he might not be a clip bot.
And now it is chipped in by Charlie Coyle, and it comes right to Craig Anderson, and he'll hold on. Catch up on the day's top stories and the important facts.
Oh my
you
God,
need
he's not
to
a
know.
clip bot.
Don't miss the National, Canada's nightly newscast tonight on CBC News Network and CBC Gem.
Well, the Washington Capitals know they've got game 1 at home under their belt, and
God knows.
what a plus it would be to win game 2 and go to Boston up 2-0. It's not going to be easy, and the Capitals' record went up 1-0. Is not the greatest for some reason.
Kevin Miller not on the Boston bench right now. We'll monitor that as Charlie McAvoy throws it around. At the point, Riley kept it in for the Bruins. Marchand hands it off for Bergeron, trying to shake off Lars Eller. Feeds it across, walking in. McAvoy with a shot. Anderson a stop, and he's...
Oh, God, that's gonna
afterward.
freaking...
And you know this will draw a crowd right away behind the Washington net.
And Marchand wants that. It was much too nice. It was a tea party around. Everyone had their little tea glasses and everything for Boston. Now they got to get in and they got to get going here. McAvoy's been around the puck all night long so far. And you got Pasternak at the net, and Marchand knows he's not getting this puck. Guess what? He's going to go in, and he's going to start getting into the kitchen of the goaltender and getting the Cap players concentrating on him. This is exactly what the Bruins didn't do in game 1. They're going to do a little more of it here in game 2.
It's funny you say it was a Boston Tea Party, because the Boston Tea Party was a disruption and not actually a...
Well, that was a disruption.
Yeah, that was a disruption. So in essence, it is a Boston Tea Party. Krejci gets it, feeds it to the point, puck thrown towards net. That was tipped, and Taylor Hall's got it. You know, he'd like to make his presence felt in this series, but it's the Capitals that bring it out as Garnet Hathaway will send it into the corner. On the forecheck, bumps McAvoy. Grizzly run over by Garnet Hathaway. And out is brought back as Smith will carry it in. Here's Smith off for Grizzly. Flips it towards the net. Anderson to stop. Rebound in front. He's got it under his pad. And he'll hold on. And there goes Hathaway after the Bruins. And we'll mix it up in the corner here.
He's going to start taking one.
Here,
he's going to start taking. If he only takes one, this will settle a lot of this down. A lot of this down. If he takes one of each, then it might continue. But once the referee only takes one guy, then everyone's a little more careful. Grizzly at the last second saw it down coming, and he went down. He slid down. Probably a smart choice. Down went over the top of him. And then Hathaway also came in and threw some body. The third and fourth lines of the Washington Capitals have been forechecking really hard, and they are finishing every single check. You got to have the ability to take it to that nth level, but don't cross the line. And right now for the Washington Capitals, down across the line, he'll be sitting in the penalty box, and the Bruins will go on their first power play of the night.
And I apologize, it was down with the hit and not Hathaway on that big check, but now he's in the box, and the Bruins are on the power play. But it's picked up and cleared down the ice by Tumbles.
Well, they were 1 for 4 in game 1 on the Ritchie power play goal. And the big positive was they won 60% of their draws while they were on the power play, and that's immediate possession.
Zdeno Chara's got it. He'll lift it out at center, and McAvoy will settle it down. Charlie McAvoy off for David Krejci. Krejci left it for Bergeron. Now the Bruins set it up. Pasternak gets it over to McAvoy. Pressured by Wilson, and he'll knock it out. Capitals get the change on the penalty kill as Pasternak will dance his way back into the Washington zone. Plays it down low, got away from Marchand. Chara trying to find it. It's Bergeron. Back to the point. McAvoy slides it over. Krejci to Bergeron with a shot kicked up by Anderson.
1 sec.
Pasternak for Bergeron. Had to tip it down. Feeds McAvoy. Pasternak with a drive. Craig Anderson with a stop. He'll hold on, and we'll get another pile up in the crease.
Bruce Cassidy said we couldn't escape the pressure on the power play, and we couldn't find open guys. And the start of this power play, you're going to see it right here with Krejci. As soon as Boston crosses the blue line, pressure starts to mount immediately. They don't give them any time, and eventually it clear. Once Boston gets in and gets their guys set up, and the Caps start running around, if they don't get to the puck, there are going to be some seams. And in this back half of that, they found some seams and had some really good scoring opportunity there.
And Marchand's going to go to the box here.
And there's that one guy again. If the referee consistently only takes one guy, players start to think, I don't want to be that one guy. And so you got to be really careful on the scrums here as Marchand is in at the net. Everyone's on him, kneeling on top of him. telling him how much they love him. And then eventually he's going to get up and right there. A shot to the midsection of Dylan. Or lower. Gives him a 2-minute penalty. But, I mean, they were kneeling on him. They're rubbing their gloves in his face. I mean, that's... Man, they want to set him off. And he did a pretty good job in game 1 of kind of staying away from all that. He needs to stay focused on the job at hand.
So a little 4-on-4 hockey here as Bruins win the draw. And sent back around for Taylor Hall. They'll hand it off, rolled back for Grizzly. Up to Krejci.
Come back, boys, with some chicken wings.
With Taylor Hall. Taylor Hall. Can't get around. Justin Schultz. Back the other way is Dmitry Orlov. To Lars Eller. And an offside.
Oh, I don't have a
made
napkin.
one too many crisscrosses right at the blue line. Well, Brad Marchand getting involved in the playoffs, and what else is new? 2-1 Boston lead on Hockey Night in Canada.
Find a truck that delivers. One that works as hard as you do.
Put the score.
And goes the distance. Find power at your fingertips. A lift where you need it. And a new way to see things. Find new roads. The Chevrolet Silverado.
Don't forget the census. Your census is easy to fill out and completely confidential. Help plan for the future.
Ah!
Your census, your community, your future.
Start your day with Crest 3D White.
New item
From
shop.
Mochachinos to Merlot, your smile will always be brilliant. Crest 3D White Brilliance. Up to 100% stain removal, 24-hour stain resistance. Lock in your whitest smile. Crest, healthy looking, beautiful smiles for life.
From an early age, I thought I was meant for more than this life.
On May 28th.
Usual trash.
Witness the origin
On Cremena.
Disney's Cruella. In theaters or order it on Disney Plus with Premier Access, May 28th.
It's time to see who's hungry. Brought to you by Skip the Dishes.
Oh.
Gear up with Skip.
Well, he's in the penalty box right now, but what a game 1 Nick Dowd had. Not just the overtime goal was huge, and it was his first Stanley Cup overtime game-winning goal. He's had one other overtime goal. That came in the regular season, November 3rd, 2016, when he was playing with the Kings on Marc-Andre Fleury. Nice little backhand move. Shows he's got some hands. Does just have to deflect them, but not just that, but he had a great game just defensively. You know, you're checking those top 2 Bruin lines. Did a wonderful job at that. Physical, hard on the forecheck.
Lars Eller holding on to the puck. Check by Coyle. Still has it. Moved it with his hand there. Well, they got away with it, but Bruins get it out. Connor Sheary will play it back over for Eller. In behind a delayed offside, and the Capitals cleared. And now it's a Washington power play, so DeBrusque will fire it all the way down the ice. John Carlson surveys the ice, and he'll feed it ahead. Here's Mantha bringing it in. Mantha into the corner, wrapped it around the boards, comes back to the point. Set across, Ovechkin with a one-time, and it's blocked.
And that's the one you're used to seeing. You know, Carlson knows him so well, and he hits a table for one every time he sets that thing across. And that's a back scratcher coming from number 8. And if he gets it on the net, if he hits the spot, I don't see how you stop it.
Backstrom rolled it up as Oshie got it to the point. Plays it for Mantha. Mantha hangs on. Carlson to Ovechkin, one-timer, rasped his hair. And Brandon Carlo will get it off the boards and down the ice.
Well, you got Mantha playing on that one side that Kuznetsov plays on, and he's such a terrific passer as well. I don't think Mantha has the passing skills that Kuznetsov has. A talent for sure.
I'll be right back. Chat.
One shot on the power play, albeit an abbreviated one, as Wilson being worked over by Riley in the corner. Now it is down. They'll try to keep it in. They're saying it came out, so the Capitals have to clear, and that will buy the Bruins a few extra seconds as Connor Clifton gets it up ahead. Dillon playing it around up onto the wing. Wilson trying to get it back for Dowd. And now it is Brendan Dillon with it. Has a little room. Takes the shot, and it makes it right to Rask.
As the official coffee creamer of the NHL, International Delight is shining a spotlight on the flavors fans love, both on and off the ice.
In my mind, the best pure goal scorer, power play goal scorer that's ever played this game is right there. And when he gets it in the right spot, normally he can get it exactly where he wants it. And he's looking high glove, high stick. It's normally elevation quick. That one was more on the lower side.
Orlov scores! Dmitry Orlov got a shot, and it makes it by Rask. 2-2 game.
He's shaking his head, and why wouldn't he? This
Yeah, they scored.
That bounces off a few things and into the net finally. Orlov, like Dillon last night in overtime, throw it to the net. You never know. It hits Carlo. Does it hit Eller? I'm not sure. But it definitely hits Carlo coming in.
I think Hathaway touched it first.
Hathaway skate and then through. The highest one is the one you miss. And it's the guy who got it. What a crazy bounce. And if you're Tuukka Rask, you got to be starting to say to yourself, what is going on here? As that
What's up, Brian? Hey, Gabe. Win or lose playing? They're playing Thursday against Montreal.
Quickly, and Rask just never picked it up, and it just rattled around his pads and found its way through. And that's got to be frustrating for Tuukka Rask. He's had a pretty solid first period. 28 shots here in this first period between these two teams.
Carlson back of the net for Hathaway. Checked by Carlo, and he took the puck away, and Brandon Carlo skated up for Boston. And rubbed down on the boards as Bergeron's got it. Long shot kicked out by Anderson.
Oh, these chicken wings are... Oh, there's 5.
Marchand
This one's tiny.
trying to find it in his feet. Eller was there, but it's tipped out front. It's skating away with it is Carl Hagelin. Played it up onto the wing, and now it is Hagelin that stays on it. Orlov in there as well. Pasternak will tip it out. And it's all the way back to the Capital zone. Mantha pops it back. Jensen hands it off. Crowd getting on to Tuukka Rask here at Capital One Arena. Ovechkin let it go for Chara, then he just poked it up for him. Brought in as McAvoy backs up with it, being watched by Mantha. He'll send it across onto the wing, and now carried in by Riley with a shot that Anderson steers aside.
Looked a bit off balance there as that one came to the net. Almost stumbled him.
Jensen has it in his feet.
He's stumbling.
Around the boards at the point. Carlo there to keep it in. Jake DeBrusk on it. Flipped it to the net, and Greg Anderson has got it. The athletes are preparing for the Olympic Games Tokyo 2020. See you July 23rd on CBC and Sportsnet.
Well, it's a coach's job, especially at home, to keep your good players against the other team's potential matchups. And the one matchup that the Bruins really wanted was McAvoy against Backstrom. And you can see that's the least of what they got, as Peter Laviolette did his job in spades, only facing them for 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Keep them away from the matchup that the Bruins are looking for. He was out against him for maybe 5-6 seconds on the last shift at the tail end as he had to get off.
Capitals win the draw, and it's TJ Oshie that'll skate it out at center. Lost a handle on it. Now rings it in onto Rask. Grizzly up from behind his own net. He'll play it off, and it is Connor Clifton that knocks it. Crazy in front for Smith, going to the net. Backhand stopped by Craig Anderson. Smith with a great opportunity there. Here's Wilson firing it towards the net. Goes off a body in front, and It is Smith that's got it once more for the Bruins. To Taylor Hall. That play broken up.
Oh.
And now, collision back behind the play. Final minute here in the opening period. Wilson will roll it back around. Schultz takes his time with it. Brendan Dillon. Off ahead for Lars Eller. Raffle going after the puck. In behind the net, Lazar. Carlo there as well. Kept in by Tom Carlson. Here's Raffle. Works out front. Center trying to get it onto the stick of Sheary. Orlov shoots. Has to stop. Loose puck. Cleared away. Orlov once more. With time winding down. Hands it up. Carlson shot. Tipped and Raspy in the stop. Wagner will skate it up. Wagner to the line. Flips it in. Stays on the bouncing puck. And they'll blow it down. And meanwhile, we've got a scrum back by the play. It's Connor Sheary and Mike Riley.
Well, we haven't seen a dust-up yet. That's pretty much the only thing we haven't seen. And I'm sure it's coming, as they are absolutely fed up with one another. And we're not even through 4 periods yet.
3.
A battle in front of the net. And Riley and Sheary go at it. And then as the play takes off up ice, and the Washington Capitals had a number of really good chances. Another Orlov shot. This entanglement just keeps going on, and he tries to get him in the leg hold there. And the referee just watched the play go up ice, and once nothing came out of the play, he blew it down, and then they came to separate the two of them. And 9.9 seconds in what has been a really entertaining first period between these two teams. You kind of get the sense that no matter what the score is, at any point, it's going to be a 1-goal game or overtime game at some point. And they've already got as many goals in this first period as it took them 3 periods to accomplish. I just love the battle mode these two teams have right now.
They have certainly amped up their game to playoff intensity.
What that chance for Craig Smith. Nice feed going into the middle. I think, like Bergeron unloaded his right away. He didn't even dust it off. He just let it go right away. Smith got it on the forehand, but took it to his backhand, and I think it allowed Anderson to set a little bit. I think once he received it, if he just would have unloaded it, maybe a better chance.
So offsetting roughing minors will give us 4-on-4 hockey. Bergeron won the draw, but Marchand with a backhand. It'll go wide. Orlov will take it. And Dmitry Orlov will just get it out of the zone and back down the ice to close out period number 1.
Period over.
Shots even at 18 apiece. DeBrusque and Bergeron for the Bruins. Oshie and Hathaway.
I gotta watch that. I'll be back.
What a start to game 2. Ron David on the panel coming up in our first intermission for the Stanley Cup playoffs from Washington on Hockey Night in Canada.
This period brought to you by Scotiabank Advice Plus. A Scotiabank advisor will work with you to build a detailed game plan to help you reach your goals today and tomorrow.
Those days are done.
I got you. Go with us and find millions of flexible options, all in our app. Expedia. It matters who you travel with.
All I can say is absolutely wow. What a pass and what a goal. Incredible goaltending.
All the news, scores, stats, and highlights. If it's hockey, it's here. The official app of the NHL.
They say that for every door that closes, another one is opening just out of sight. The key to finding them is to move forward. At Eastern College, we're dedicated to guiding you through that next door. Whether you've been thrown a curveball by the pandemic, or you're giving it all to a job that just doesn't love you back, our front door is always open. Now is the time to rewrite your future. Now is the time to take that step
Alright, boys, I'm gonna mute my mic and all that because I'm gonna have to go take a shower. But
If you would like to recycle your paint products,
20 minutes.
visit our
Okay.
website, recycleND.com.
So yeah, Mike, and yeah, peace out, guys. I'll be back. What's up, boys? You already know we got the.
23-22 in favor of Boston.
Oh shit.
We're only halfway through this game.
Look at what I'm wearing.
Dowd trying to push it forward off the draw. Charlie Coyle goes after it.
It's longer than I thought it would be.
Played it to the point and hopped away from Carlo, and it's out.
I can watch the show because it reminds me.
Coyle there. Scramble draw, and you get up off your knees and you battle back to get it.
Ritchie rolls it in deep, and now it's cleared away by
Got the gun for a while.
Wilson. Trying to feed it back for Dowd, broken up. Wilson going to the net, knocked down, couldn't get a shot away. Crowd didn't like that one. Raffle will dump it in. Dowd going after it. Coyle. Bumped by Wilson. Played in front.
Cool was the force tonight? I don't know.
Carlson. Backs up and they'll hand it off for Connor Sheary. Up for Lars Eller. Over the line. A wrist shot, and it is into the glove of Tuukka Rask, who holds on.
Sorry, Mia, I couldn't.
Midway through the second period in Washington in Game 2, and we're tied at 2 for the Stanley Cup playoffs on Hockey Night in Canada.
We're back. I've been leaving out the stream, but I gotta go tighten the thing. Like, look, wait. See that? I gotta go tighten that. Be back. Dad?
Hello. Hello.
Can we do that?
Messier.
It's Messier.
What? Messier.
Mess-C-A.
Calling to get you to turn to cold wash and retire.
Guys, I've been doing it for years.
Really?
Saves me $100 a year on my hydro bill. Plus, Tide cleans great and cold.
Tell me more.
Washing in cold helps the environment.
Hey, how would you like a job at a call center, my man?
Absolutely not.
For over 90 years, Canadians have chosen steel to get the job done. Support your local steel dealer this spring with chainsaws starting at $209.95, blowers $199.95, and trimmers at only $179.95. Only at locally owned steel dealers find quality steel products at affordable prices. With over 1,000 authorized full-line dealers across Canada, expert advice and on-site service are only minutes away. Find your local steel dealer today at steel.ca.
Tonight's top performer is brought to you by the GMC Sierra with available industry-exclusive carbon fiber bed. And you look at a long line of productive and legendary Bruins defenders. Eddie Shore, 279 points, 2 Stanley Cups. Bobby Orr, 2 Stanley Cups, 8 Norris trophies. Brad Park, 417 points and a 2-time first All-Star selection. Ray Bork, the 1980 Calder Trophy winner, 5 Norris trophies. And Zdeno Chara, Stanley Cup in 2011, and Norris Trophy in 2009. And now with the Washington Capitals facing his former squad, but that is quite the impressive roster for the Bruins. Now Lars Eller has gone down to the Washington dressing room. Nick Jensen is back. He limped his way back, so we'll see if he gets some ice time here.
You know, if not for Bobby Orr, Brad Park would have won all those Norrises. He was that good, Brad Park. And Bobby, of course, is out of this world. And you're right, what a stable of unbelievable defensemen. And I mentioned the last game, Gord Kluzak. I mean, what a miss. Gordy was fabulous, if not for unfortunate knee issues.
Scramble off the draw, puck comes loose, Raffle spins and fires, and he missed. Now Orloff got it on net, blockered away by Rask. Carlo trying to move it.
I don't know if I can watch the full game, boys. It's already 10 o'clock. And I have school tomorrow. We got a few in the chat. I've not really read chat this stream.
Carlo slides it up on the wing, brought in, Pastrnak for Bergeron, dropped it back for Riley. Riley has a look around, hangs on to the puck, he's still got it, shoots. That one's high over the net.
Oof.
Pastrnak, back to the point. Carlo with a shot. Skips in front. Bouncing all over the place. And Marchand going after it. Got away from Orloff who fell. Marchand flipped it over to Pastrnak. Backhand pass in the slot. But it's taken away by John Carlson. And he'll lift it down the ice.
Oh, wing and a prayer and too fancy. Put the puck to the net as Marchand is now limping to the bench. What this line does well is they track the puck after rebounds and pucks that don't get to the net hit bodies. And Marchand tracks it down, but Riley starts the whole play off by joining it down low, coming down the wall in the pinch. He comes around, everyone's picking up bodies, and that's a pretty good save by Anderson. And we'll have a look at Marchand in the slot trying to find the puck. And I'm not sure if he just twisted his ankle or his knee when he went.
It's still 2-2.
It'll take more than that to keep him out of a playoff game, but certainly discomfort going off the ice.
Yeah, he's feeling the effects of that on the bench right now, trying to shake it off. As the Capitals will bring it up.
You see the thing that Pastrnak, they're trying to find that blind behind the back pass. Sometimes they work out, but in a series like this, everything to the net. You got bodies there.
Briswick hands it off of the wing, throw it in front. Henderson with a stop, bouncing puck picked up, and it's Ovechkin that'll lift it in the air and up.
Where's
Down
the
by Charlie
players?
McAvoy. Anderson played it for Dillon. Capitals work it up through center. Here comes Schultz with it.
How that hurt?
Schultz in front for Ovechkin. Trying to slide it back across for Mantha, and it's broken up. Here's Dillon with it.
Backstrom got away with a little hold in the neutral zone on Taylor Hall there.
Brendan Dillon into the corner. Mantha going after it. Worked up on the wing. TJ Oshie cuts it off. Boston's got it back. And he'll get it to center. It bounced over the stick of Nick Ritchie. Now Oshie trying to fire a pass.
Oh.
A Sprong and a poke check by Tuukka Rask. Knocked it loose.
What a game he's had, Sprong. He's had a number of chances, skating really well. Him and Mantha both have been really solid in this game too.
Coyle circles back and played it off for Connor Clifton. Out of Rusk. Up for Clifton. Going to the net. Stopped by Anderson as he crashes into the goal. And Anderson shakes that one off. Sprong then knocked over as the puck comes out, and DeBrusque will flip it back in, but it's broken up by Wilson. Wilson can't get by, and that'll be a penalty. And they're both going to go.
What?
I think Wilson might be called here as well.
Embellishment, maybe. Got 3 viewers in chat. Let's go.
JackpotCity.net.
Oh, we got some French people. Oh, it's Alain. Don't question what I am wearing right now.
Anderson high on the glove side.
Bonjour.
And then Sprong cuts through the defense and just can't get a handle on it.
Vatekushi.
And right away, it's right back up ice. Transition play back the other way. It's been going back and forth. And Tom Wilson is incensed. He gets an embellishment penalty.
That's really embellishment, though.
This is by far a penalty on Clifton. What I don't understand is if Clifton is taking a penalty and he reaches out and grabs Wilson and Wilson loses his balance, how can he be embellishing it?
Exactly.
That's the part of it I don't understand. Like, if it's a penalty on Clifton and he grabs onto him and he loses his balance, to me, it's a penalty. It's not you can't embellish on Wilson. I know why he's upset. But he needs to calm down and be ready when he comes back out and let it go.
So we'll get some 4-on-4 hockey.
Where's the force tonight?
Backstrom will carry it up.
I don't think he's at the house.
Nicholas Backstrom stops, met by Bergeron. He'll roll it up for Brad Marchand.
Don't think he's at the house today.
Marchand will wheel his way through center. Marchand
I gotta close my blinds, bro. I was not gonna be looking at.
the stick and kicked up by Anderson. Marchand in the corner with it. Playing it out for Bergeron. Bergeron throws it towards it, and Marchand got a piece of it. Anderson with a stop, and then Anthony Mantha is right out.
Oh, there's Marchand.
That'll draw a crowd.
Oh my god. Someone in the fans are just raising the middle finger at freaking Marchand. That's funny.
You decide. 4-on-4 hockey continues in a 2-2 game on Hockey Night in Canada, the Stanley Cup playoffs.
Excuse me, I'd ordered a Pepsi Zero Sugar. Great taste, zero sugar. Kit Kat Chunky is now 20%
I don't know why, I just
chunkier.
love that feeling.
Doesn't fit anymore.
Janice is here. Is he watching?
It's now.
Maybe it's only a feeling, only a dream, only a day trip.
Oh, I don't want that.
For Sunday. Maybe it's only a weekend, or no. But sometimes
Here, I'm gonna show you guys something.
things that matter. Jeep Grand Cherokee, Canada's most
1 second.
best-selling full-size SUV. Get 10% off MSRP with up to $7,250 in discounts, plus $2,500 in loyalty cash for select orders.
Is it a she? I don't know, is it?
This year. How come you're doing better than me when my accounts have
You
no
have been
fees?
very good giving the
I guess my
play.
advisor was right.
You've been.
Please don't tell the full
Wait,
story.
wait. You've. Wait, how do you pronounce? I can't pronounce that. Oh, you would be good. Oh, you would be good at giving the play-by-play. You'd be good at that. You mean like an announcer?
The sin bin is getting a little filled up here as we get a little activity after a save by Anderson.
Because if I go to this channel,
By Mantha, and then a glove in the face and a punch.
to this channel,
The good stuff doesn't come till now. There's a tap. There's another one. Here's a third one. He got him 3 times. When Kevin BX meant death by 1,000 cuts, he really meant it. That was like he was knighting him 3 times. One on each shoulder and then one down the middle.
okay, right here.
And the referee had enough of that. Both guys go to the box. And
So let's get to
we'll have a little 4-on-4 action for a minute.
I kind of just spoiled it. Let me pause this.
that. First off, some people were asking me what strings I use now.
This was today.
Through some of the comments I have on my channel. So I figured I'd just show you what I'm using now as far as strings go. I used to use an NY XLs.
NY XLs.
I don't.
Skip it a little bit.
Here.
I watched a little bit of it live.
I've been playing with it, so I'm gonna. Finished goes. And then if you
And now you're showing a white guitar.
If you look at it on a picture, without this bright light here, it just looks like a sanded neck, which is what I was looking for. But there is, with the light shining on it, you can kind of see there is a coating on it.
Remember at the beginning when you play.
Directly on the wood, like my tel.
Oh, I like that song. That is, what was that song? Is it by AC/DC? Or Metallica? I have no clue. Okay, if I can exit out this and then go on my channel.
High night D and referee Chris at the center. Carlo. I'll hand it back for Riley.
Oh, great. I gotta do all that. How do I do this again? Aussie. How do I do this again? Oh, I gotta make that. This is kind of getting confusing. If I go there and then F-I-V-E. I want to watch the game and look at my chat at the same time.
Players with speed will take advantage of that. Here's a 2-on-1.
Oh, did Boston score? I think they did. The game froze. Oh.
Put down. He just waits it out.
Yeah,
he knows
did,
Krejci's wired to pass more than shoot. He just knows the type of player he is, and he knows Pasternak is wired to shoot, so you know Krejci's going to give it to him. These are things that are in your head. As soon as you see them coming at you, and he knows he's going to make that pass, and he's got the stick right in the right place. Great play by the veteran defenseman.
Dowd and Krejci for the faceoff.
I don't know if I watched the full game because it is getting late. The game ends at 11.
And it is picked up by Garnet Hathaway. Kevin Miller trying to tie up Hagelin back in the net. Dowd waiting for the
Yeah, the reason I wasn't here, I had to go take a shower. So I just muted my mic and I didn't want to end the stream, so.
And DeBrusk tries to get around Chara, and he's met by Jensen.
Ooh, I'm getting hot in this onesie.
Chara holding back DeBrusk in the corner. It rolls around for Riley. He'll feed
It's
it
hot
back for Krejci.
upstairs. Downstairs, you go downstairs, it feels like a freezer. Up here, it feels like an oven. I hate that.
As Kevin Miller down low is bumped by Hagelin. Hagelin up with a puck. He'll get it away, and this battle continues. And we're going to get a few more penalties here.
This is absolutely old school in front. Now you know what it's like to stand in front of the net back in the 80s and 90s. That's what it was. When you stood in there, you took it. And these two guys are going at it as good as you can go at it.
Here, these guys go.
Sticks, slashes, elbows, hits to the back of the head, punches in the face. They each took 6 penalties there, but they only got 2 minutes each. I love it.
Is it a power play or 4-on-4?
Battling for every inch of the ice. Jensen's job is to box Smith out, make sure he doesn't get inside position on him. And Smith's job is to get inside position, and you fight and fight for it. What an awesome battle.
We've already had 4 minutes and 52 seconds of 4-on-4 hockey, all in this period.
Crazy. And that's a lot of extra ice and a lot of extra skating for players as well. As we're 3 minutes and 6 seconds away from finishing this period off, and they've already had 56 shots on net and a ton of 4-on-4 hockey here in the second period.
How do I do this? Ah, that stings. Don't pick at your skin.
Got it back to the line. Bergeron is there, and he'll send it back in deep. Marchand trying to get around Orlov. And Marchand breaks free. Up high. Grizzly takes a shot. Tip.
Oh.
A stop made by Anderson as Patrice Bergeron.
I'm rooting for Capitals. I hate Boston. No offense to Boston fans, but oh.
Now it is sent back for
There's just something about their team.
Chance for McAvoy. Can't get it to go as Marchand goes after it. Connor Sheary trying to knock the puck away. Charlie Coyle trying to move it on the board. Sheary lost his stick. Coyle for Marchand going to the net. And Craig Anderson has got it.
Yeah?
Another.
I'll be right back. Here, wait.
NHL playoffs are heating up. NBA action is in full swing, and the Blue Jays are making noise running the bases. Follow all these stories and more on the CBC Sports app.
Another nice job by Carlson on Marchand there, but how about this one? Grizzly gets the shot, the tip goes the other way, and Anderson makes the save, and that's not the save that the Bruins have had fortunate enough to get on the deflections that have gone towards their net, and there's the job by Carlson on Marchand. That was a great deflection, and a real, even better save.
Boston up with it again. Here's Coyle back of the net. Charlie Coyle trying to spin away from Raffle. Coyle looking to find a little room. He'll leave it. Taylor Hall with a shot. Riley checked in the corner by Oshie. Capitals are on it, and they'll lead the rush up the ice as Raffle trying to get it back ahead for Justin Schultz. Schultz in the corner, worked over by Taylor Hall. Raffle trying to knock it loose. Riley's got it.
Well, are you going to be here when I get home?
Here's Riley for Taylor Hall. Down the wing. Looks in front. Couldn't center the pass. It was broken up. And now it's Raffle. With McAvoy on him. Raffle lost his footing. Gets it back. Hands it off. Carlson shoots. Rask makes the save and doesn't allow the rebound.
We have seen some really good defensive plays, stick position defensive plays, having your stick in the right place, breaking up good plays. We just saw Hall trying to hit Riley wide open in front of the Caps net, couldn't get it through. Carlson had one earlier, and here Raffl throws this one back to Carlson, who has followed up the play tightly, and that is so important to do, is make sure as a D-man, as this game moves along, you're getting a little fatigued, you don't leave gaps in the ice. And that's Carlson did. He closed up the gap, he got up there, and the end result was a real good opportunity with Oshie standing right in front of Rask.
Open the window, get some air in here.
Mantha out for the draw against Krejci. Again, still no Lars Eller on the Washington bench.
Oh, is this window like jammed? That's locked.
For the puck for the Bruins, he'll take his time with it. 11 seconds to go on the 4-on-4. Pass too far there on the wing, and Orlov.
All right, that should get some air in here.
Trying to chase down Orlov.
A minute left to go in the second period.
Wants to handle on it. Pasternak will get it in. Smith trying to center it.
Go, Ovechkin.
Ovechkin, weak pass, but it's enough to get to Orlov, and he'll skate it to center. Charlie McAvoy with it. McAvoy weaves his way into the zone and hands it off for Krejci. Now played it for Pasternak. Trying to get it in front. Jensen is there. He'll poke it up the wing. McAvoy let it go for Krejci. Krejci leaves it for Smith. Got caught in his skates. Now goes back for Clifton with a shot. Right on for Craig Anderson.
Great save.
Clifton, a guy who came into the line.
Alexa, what are my alarms?
Heard Kelly Rudy talking about him in the pregame about he's got a specific.
Just checking if my alarm is still set.
He's got a toolbox full of sets that he uses, and he's not like a big guy. He doesn't just gush offensive talent. He's a great skater. He's got a high hockey IQ. He's got a very good shot, and for not a big guy,
the fans
he
are all
handles
crazy
big guys
tonight.
well. So he does a lot of little things well, and he's got a toolbox full of things to use, and a real nice, easy fit as he slides in. They could have gone with the much bigger.
One fan has raised my middle finger at Marchand. Honestly, I would do the same if I was in that position.
He's got more than enough to offer here.
Connor Clifton led the Bruins in hits all year with 108.
He plays bitter for sure.
Oh, one of those players where it's not the size of the dog, but the size of the fight in the dog.
Ooh, that hurts. Like a butt cheek on a stick.
Out is brought back in down the wing by
15 seconds.
Being checked by Down. Dillon in there as well. Puck comes loose for Charlie Coyle, but it's up the boards. Carl Hagelin will get it out. Garnet Hathaway worked it out at center. Kevin Miller stopped it. Dillon follows up in the play.
And the period's over.
Hathaway trying to reach back to stay outside, and that'll do it for period number 2.
More fighting.
The Bruins outshoot Washington 15-9 in the second period, and we're still tied at 2 through 40 minutes of play in a feisty game 2. Ron David and the panel coming up in our intermission on Hockey Night in Canada on the Stanley Cup playoffs.
I like Boston. Holy, a lot of stuff in the chat. Okay. Kelly. Opsabrone. Someone's father. Pop out in the chat. Sorry about that. Oh wait, I think I know how to do it now. We got 4 viewers. What's up? Make sure to like and subscribe. Family friendly channel now, yeah. Yes, go reset. And some emojis. Enough, Brian. Jeez. I like Boston. You do like Boston? Is your dad leaving? No, he isn't. I don't think you'll be able to sleep with all the noise. I don't, yeah. We still got, make sure to go check out the KFC video. That's funny. We had a little cameraman, a camera woman, I could say. I don't know if I'll stream the full game. I'm still thinking about if I should end the stream or. Who's live right now? Typical gamer. 13,000 viewers. Not much, honestly. He's averaged 30,000. Well, his stream did just start like 10 minutes ago. Let's see. 12 minutes ago. Oh, that's loud.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, I'm gonna come to you now. I'm gonna come to you now.
Okay.
Ah, jeez.
You done?
Nice.
Okay, I should.
How much now? You're still raging?
Fortnite stuff. Well, his chat's going crazy. I'm gonna say hi just for fun. Even though he's not gonna see it because he's playing a tournament. Okay, let's go on my chat. Good night. Have to get some sleep. Working tomorrow. All right. Good night. Good night. I'll see you maybe tomorrow on my stream if I do stream. Have a great night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. I think that's how it goes. I'm getting a bit tired too, honestly. I do want to end the stream kind of now, but I don't know. I've been live for about 2 hours. Let's go to the beginning of my life kind of now, but chat right next to the game so I can read my chat and let's go to when I was in the shower. It was right here. It was just dead silent. This is when I get out right here. You see my head, I think. You saw my hand. No, I shut my door. When do I come in? Right here. I should come in any second. It feels like it's paused, but it isn't. Yeah, that's when I come right in. And where am I going? Okay. What's up, boys? You already know we got the. Oh shit! Oh, I swear there. Uh-oh. Look at what I'm wearing. It's longer than I thought it would be. Didn't even notice myself say that. I can watch the show because it reminds me. I'm so mad at myself right now. I'm not good at this family-friendly crap. I'm so mad at myself right now. I'm not good at this family-friendly crap. Alright, boys, I'm gonna end stream, right? If you guys do want to see the scores, just go search up NHL or just watch the NHL highlights. Search up Washington Capitals, Boston Bruins, anything. And Stanley Cup playoffs, anything, and you guys will see the score or the highlights or whatever. So, yeah. If you guys did enjoy the stream, like and subscribe. Almost a 2-hour stream, so that's fine enough, I guess. So, we'll see you guys next stream, alright? Peace out, guys.